Yeah. This is the early one. This is the Rover two-cylinder air-cooled Rover. It's out at Rockley, and it was early start. And it was Barry Neville, our friend with his Austin 7.
So that's still dull, it's brighter than the last one.
Yeah, well, this is standard 8 film. This one. There we are. We're heading towards Beaudesert, little Rover.
And what year was that?
1965, this is. Yeah, I'm Beaudesert now. There's Alpha Norma Pepper in the A model Ford. It's Norma coming out. There's Leah, Norma and Leah. This is a traditional stopping spot on the Lismore rallies. And this is 1965. The first year the Queensland Vintage Vehicle Association went down in the rally. We'd been before with the Vintage Car Club in the Mathers, 1920 Mathers. This year we're going the two-cylinder air-cooled Rover. Well, there's Mount Warning down there, so we're heading towards that. Well, when we're driving, or would it?
Well, he didn't have his cars.
No. That was just that year that you came. No, all these other years, Rover and I went together in the Mathis and the Rover, then the Packard. Here we are topping up the oil. It used to use a bit of oil, but it didn't have any oil rings in the motor, so it could be forgiven for that. There's Mount Warning as we head on towards Lismore. And here's the border gate. I don't know. It usually be just to check for fruit and fruit flies in this, I think. But there we are into darkest New South Wales now. Well, this is the same at Wallangarra too, but I don't think they don't stop the traffic now in Wallangarra. There's a little Rover. I built the body for that. And here's our friend Danny McLean and Shirley, I think, in their Riley 9. Danny McLean and Shirley?
Yes.
Danny McLean, dear, and Shirley. Here's Aubrey's hat on the road.
Did you run over?
No, I don't think so. I think those two, their name is Curly, the two brothers, in that Huffingville.
Their brothers.
Here we are at Grevillea, filling up the petrol. Grevillea, I think it's called.
Revelia.
It's called Grevillea, yes dear. That's
Oh, like a flower.
like a flower, dear, yes. There's Shirley McLean, and Danny on the left. This is nearly 40 years ago. Here's a Packard, 1930s Packard. And a 35 Packard. And the silky oaks, and later the jacarandas were flowering at this time of the year. Off we go with a little bit of smoke. Bob did a good job pulling from the railway track there.
Any snakes on the road?
No, I didn't see any snakes there, no. There's a standard gauge New South Wales line there. We're getting down towards Kyogle now. And here's the jacarandas flowering. They were a feature this time of the year. The jacarandas.
Did you you don't go near Grafton on this property.
Well, Grafton's further down. At one stage they used to go to Grafton. This was Lismore was a destination. That's this one. And I think we stopped in Casino and then went across to Lismore together. That is Charles Purdue. He was the president of the Lismore Club, and there's our friend Hank Eustace, Henry Eustace, and yeah, not there, but a moment ago. There's Barry Neville with me, and Charlie Purdue getting everybody organised. Gavin and Shirley leaping over the fence. I think that's Nick Brookman. Some of these names are eluding me now. Synchronised watches. We're about to leave and go in convoy over to Lismore. New South Wales policemen to accompany us. People looking in disbelief at our two-cylinder air-cooled car. This is the big event of the year for us then, going to Lismore. Organise a Saturday morning off work here to do this. Well, 65. I started that thing, didn't I? I left the army then. 64. Yeah, this is my first year working in Albion. Here we go, we're heading off in a procession, and I think they let us lead the way. I suppose they thought we might be the slowest, maybe, I don't know, or the most interesting. I think that was it. We were the most interesting. That's my opinion anyway. So we followed the policeman and led the way to Lismore for the Lismore Floral Carnival procession. The Rover got along quite well considering it was only a small two-cylinder engine. Here's Danny and Shirley coming on behind us, and they're Riley. Lismore, we've arrived. Going to clean up. Some years we had procession through the streets. Now this year it was in the showground, that's right. This year we went and drove around the showground. There's a comment about one member here. I won't make it now because it's being recorded here. I'll tell you later. Nobody we have mentioned yet. Not a member of our club, so I'll tell you later. I think that's Ted Godby's Packard there, the red back one. He gave me some parts for our Packard when I was restoring it. We're all parked in the middle of the showground ring, lined up here. Now that chap, I'm trying to think of his name. I can't think of it. It's going to be later. I think the car's a Chrysler, but I can't think of his name. Anyway, he's one of our members, came from Brisbane. He's an earlier form of vintage transport. I think there's Barry Neville having a bit of a nap. And this is the other Packard. This is the six-cylinder Packard, belongs to Ted Godfrey in Lismore. There's Alf Pepper in the green cap, talking to Nick Brookman. These are equestrians on the Lismore Showground. Lismore Showground, yeah, yes. That's right, that's the Studebaker. And the Packard, 35 Packard we saw before, Actravilla, if I remember rightly. A Ferris wheel thing in the background. Hey? No, Bernie never did any Lismore trips. That was Alf and Nick Brookman there. Whee, up we go. Whee. There's me, and that chap owned Packard, because our Packard was a bit older, but he's a very nice 1935 version. This is a local lad, I don't remember his name. Time for a captain, no, time for a Craven A. And here's that's a fairly early motorbike, that one actually. It's Bedford, if I remember rightly. And I can't think of the chap's name, Barry Neville in his Oscar 7, named Alice in front, which is still going, he's still using it in our rallies. Next morning, here we are, we're over at the park. There's the Pepper family, Leah and Alf, her dad. There's Danny and Shirley McLean that camped overnight on there. We stayed at a motel, if I'm rightly organised. Some of the members that camped here. Shirley breaking camp while Danny watches. At Trevelyan motor people, our cars were stored there overnight in the garage. They put on a bit of a supper the night before. Here's Orb. No, that's me, not Orb, it's me. Here's Barry Neville coming out in Alice. This is Charles Purdue in his 2360 Vauxhall there. Purdue, Charlie or Charles. It's a 2360 Vauxhall he was driving there, which you know all about. I think that is, I'm not sure, it's a Nash, I think, a nice car, I think. The A Model 4, I think it's the Alf Peppers. Reversing out, it's a little different. And this is Hank Eustace's River. I think Hank wasn't, here we come, here's me in the Rover. Back to our motel. I think we went back then to get our gear. Before Orb and I made our departure, Alf and Norma were just up to wire a little bit with another unit. Looking up for the homeward trip. Yeah. But first of all, before we went, there was a gymkhana on at the park nearby. I don't think we stayed, a bit of vigorous driving here. And now we left and we're heading home along the road back to Brisbane. I think we went back the way we came, over Mount Lindsay Way, if I remember rightly. And here's the Lions at near Kyogle, which we saw before, 13 years later. Danny and Shirley and their Riley have caught us up. Shirley and Orb having a chat, Danny coming over to check up. New South Wales train heading south. Double-header diesel, or triple-header, 2 or 3 diesels. And on we go again. Orb filming out the back, does it appear. Nice countryside of northern New South Wales. My nose. Well, here we go. Must have gone a fair way away from the road to film this beautiful shot of me speeding along in the Rover. The warning was still there from the day before. We didn't have a hood on the Rover, so my army hat was useful for these trips. Chin strap was probably blowing off. And somewhere close to home, another stop for a cup of tea and something to eat, and here come the Curley brothers in their 8-cylinder Hupperville. And I do believe, their name was Curley, C-R-L-E-Y was their surname, and their father grew orchids, and Dad knew him through the orchid growing. And I'll try to think of this chap's name. That's Armstrong Sidley, that car, and his name will come to me later. But it's new to me now. Coming up with petrol, there they go. The Armstrong Sidley passing us. John Kane, I think might have been his name, I'm not sure now. Come back to me later. There's our shadow as we speed for home. Aubrey and I shadowed as the sun sets. And we head for Brisbane. And I have a feeling we may be coming towards the end of the film. So we'll just wait and see. Here we go. Very artistic bit of shadow. Oh no, we're still going. We'll stop. I'm probably topping up the oil very likely. And over there is, that's the way to Brisbane. We're going in the right direction. And it fades out to the end. There we are, folks. Thank you. Thank you. Loud applause, please. Right. I said loud applause. That's right. Now I stop the